everyone. Welcome to Pip's Morning Show with me, Emily.
And I'm Gretchen Cooper, Pip's assistant.
And of course we have Pip right here. If this is your first time joining us, we always have a bell on the table. And if Pip rings that bell, he gets a treat. It's been quite a bit of fun. So we have some really exciting things to do today. I'm total surprise to Gretchen. We're gonna go out of order, okay? So first, Pip, do not chew on our Starbucks cups. Gretchen, go ahead and read these new words of wisdom first, because I want to start with that.
The words of wisdom today that I would like to share to all of you guys is called success has nothing to do with what you gain in life or accomplish for yourself. It's what you do for others was the wisdom.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And with that, it's saying that success isn't what you accomplish, it's what you do for others, right?
Yeah.
And I think you do a lot for others, right? But I want to do some very, very special shout outs right now. And we're gonna actually just start this episode off with some fan mail. I don't know if you know this, but the Starbucks that we have today, we normally have our mugs.
Yeah.
We have this very special Starbucks today because someone sent it to us. Did you know that?
Yes.
Yeah, so let's read this little note. Let's see, here we go. So, do you remember when we were on Good Day PA?
Yes.
Do you remember Christine that made us the cake?
Yes.
Yeah, right? And her husband was there and they were so sweet. How
Yes.
good was that cake?
That was so good.
So good. And it was vegan, so it was like just absolutely perfect. So she sent us this little Starbucks card.
Thank you so much.
And I was crying the other night, which I think is something that I just have been doing every night, right? And I said, I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to read some of our fan mail. And so I opened some of it on my own at home. And I got these two very special notes with these little surprises in them. And I cried even harder. But they were tears of joy instead of sadness.
That's right.
But it says, Emily and Gretchen. Guess what, Pip? You're not even in it. We were so mad about the way the town has treated you. We wanted to bring a smile to your face the way you bring them to us. We support you and believe in everything you're doing with Pip. Keep bringing that joy to us and keep smiling. Christine and Anthony.
Thank you, Christine and Anthony. It was so sweet of you all to think of us for the gift card to Starbucks. Thank you so, so much.
It was just...
You guys are really so sweet.
It was totally unexpected. Just so exciting. And so we went and I brought Gretchen Starbucks this morning. And so that is why we've got our nice little Starbucks instead of our mugs today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you again so much. We miss you guys. Hopefully we'll see you this summer. Yeah? You want to ring the bell for Christine and Anthony? Go ahead. Ring it for them. Yeah! There we go. You'd think by episode whatever this is, he would understand. Ring the bell, get a treat. Ring the bell, get it. I'm surprised he ever stops ringing the bell. So in that same vein, we have another one that I want to start the show with. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. So I also opened this one. And yeah. And look what was inside.
Oh, that was so sweet.
I know.
Thank you so much.
And guess what? It's not even from... Yeah, Pip, tell him. It's not even from a human. It is from some cats. So let me read this to everybody.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
It says, Dear Pip, we heard about your recent troubles and we want to help. It's a terrible thing they did. Us felines have to stick together. Our humans can only do so much. Sometimes they need our help. A leg rub, a head bump, curl like a puddle on their lap. We do it all for our mom. We want to donate to help you restock. Our mom loves your stuff. She always wears your shirt. This didn't come from our banks. We borrowed it from Mom. High five, Pip, Sid, Squeaker, and Sir Velcro.
Thank you so much for the money. Thank you so much. Pip even says he's just so overwhelmed.
And of
thank
course,
you so much.
And thank you to their wonderful mom, Anne.
Thank you.
Who has been watching our show every day. And I just want to say, we, in the middle of this public health crisis, yes, Pip, have received an interesting letter that said that we needed to pull all of our a specific design of ours. We had to pull it all from our stock in our online store. And at first I was like, oh, okay, this isn't that big of a deal. But then I actually went to my grandmother's to take her groceries the other day, and we pulled out all the stuff that we couldn't sell. And seeing it, I was like, wow, this is a lot of stuff. So thank you, Sid, Squeaker, and Sir Velcro, so much. Yeah, give them some rings, huh? We really, really appreciate that. You don't know how much it just means to us in general, right?
It means so much to all of us.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
It's been hard to sort of, yes, Pip, say thank you. It's been hard to deal with something so business oriented in a time when the last thing we're thinking about is business, and maybe there was something I could have done different, but I don't have the fight in me to fight for those products. I think it's just much easier and much healthier to say, okay, box them up, put them in a basement, and we'll look at them in 50 years, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's that. Of course, we're not going to talk about it on air. But you can always go back on our Facebook and see what had happened. Okay, so thank you again to Anne and Christine.
Thank you, Christine, Anne, and Anthony.
Thank you so much. It was just so sweet, and I don't even know how to say thank you. I mean, it just like really warmed my heart. So, thank you. All right, so we also have one more special fan thing that we have to do right now. Today is Nina's 61st birthday. And Nina was supposed to come and see Pip for Kite Fest. We had actually booked an event the Saturday of Kite Fest, and we were going to drive back right afterwards to be in Ocean City on Sunday so that we could see our friend Nina Wilson. Are you going to hit me in the face? So we could see our friend Nina Wilson. And we don't know if Kite Fest is going to happen right now. So the least we can do is sing a little happy birthday. How do you guys feel about that? Are you ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nina. Happy birthday to you. All right, happy birthday, Nina.
Happy birthday, Nina.
Happy birthday, woo.
Hope you have a great birthday.
Oh, hi. All right, so let's get this show started, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, so it is Wednesday, March. Oh my gosh, it's April.
Yes, April Fool's Day.
Oh, I don't even have a good prank planned. Oh man. Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what a good prank would be. You think Jack's gonna get us today? I didn't even know it was April Fool's Day today.
I do either.
Oh boy. All right. Well, it is Wednesday, April 1st, and we are going to be on the lookout for some pranks, aren't we?
Oh, yes.
And it is, let's see, what day of our quarantine is this, Pip? It is day 18. Day 18. So, wow. I would say day 9 to 18 have felt like about 100 days instead of 9. How do you feel?
It feels a long time.
Yeah, and things are quickly changing around here. Someone asked me last night how we're doing, and I thought about it, and I said that honestly it just feels like we were really close to coming out of the winter here in Ocean City. We live, Ocean City is very seasonal, and so we live sort of in the mindset of, okay, we can kind of hibernate January, February, and part of March, but then we've got to come out, get ready, do that shoulder season well, and then get ready for high season. And then it's over. And so it's a very strange feeling. And we were just starting all of our events. St. Patrick's Day is really like the kickoff for Ocean City events. And then it all stopped. And it just feels like Ocean City feels the same. Because in the winter, it's empty, right? And it's fairly empty now. And so I would say that, a lot of businesses aren't open, or they're only offering carry out. And it just feels very similar to what it feels like in February. So it's kind of strange to be going into April with the feeling of it still being February, but we're going to try. it still hasn't really been that great of weather, so we haven't missed any like good beach days or anything like that. And Gretchen has a beautiful balcony here, so if it does start to warm up, we'll be able to maybe stick our heads out and get some sun. What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Great idea. So that's where we're at right now, and let's see. I just want to take some time and go through sort of what we've already done this week. Oh my God, Pip. What is all... Pip. I'm pretty sure that is litter. Ow, Pip, stop. I know you know the chicken is here. You've got to relax. You've got to relax. Your chicken... Whoa, God. You're chicken crazy today, okay? Just relax. Relax, little buddy. So if you missed it yesterday, we've done 2 days of tips and tricks for how to train your cat. So day 1 was getting the right supplies and reading the right material, right? We had an awesome book that we recommended, and it was simply to just get a little clicker and click and treat and click and treat, right? And so we did that with Pip. And then day 2 was to sort of start the whole process of the trick. And now I think we can go ahead and let's move into day 3 of tips and tricks with Pip.
Welcome to my 3rd segment of training the Pip. So after I taught him paw, and then we went to something similar to paw, which is handshake, high five, and up. Very good, Pip. Very good. Okay, so now since Pip already knows all those tricks, he knows that he's touching my hand is associated with a treat. So that way it's easier to do anything. Because I need to touch his hand, so I'll do whatever he asks me to do. That helps a lot. So all the tricks, make sure that all the tricks are similar to each other before you go to something completely different, like rollover, or like what we did with the bell.
Okay. Hey, thank you so much, Pip and Pip's dad, for those tips and tricks on how to train your cat. We have a website promo for today. So we've launched a new website, pipsguidetooceancity.com. It is a accompaniment to our normal website, which is pipthebeachcat.com. And some may be saying, well, why do you have 2 websites? What's the difference? I don't understand. This was my thinking. We have pipthebeachcat.com to put everything Pip related on, right? So his trip to Poland, his trips to New York, all this crazy stuff is on there. Our store, of course, is on there. But we wanted something that was a digital companion to our books and something that could be used as a resource for all things Ocean City. So Monday we revealed a read-along with volume 1 of our book and some coloring sheets. So those are both up there. We have an easy coloring sheet and we have a more difficult coloring sheet. The easy one is Pip in his life jacket, and the harder one is Pip giving a high five out at the Ocean Gallery. So those are super fun. You can print them out, you can color them in. And then day 2 we premiered How to Dig for Sand Crabs. So that article is up there as well. And then today we're going to be doing a little article about seals in Ocean City. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but if you got volume 2 of our book, you saw a whole page on wildlife. We love the wildlife here in Ocean City. It's important that you give them a lot of distance. But one of my favorite things is the seals that come to visit. And I think people probably have questions like, why are seals here? Are the seals hurt? What do I do if I find a seal, right? And so we wanted to answer all those questions on the website. And that is going to be our article that's live today. Like we said yesterday, we are continuing to create more activities for everyone, and they will be live soon. Let's get to... Are you leaving? Let's get to just a few more pieces of our fan mail. Yeah, we've got a few more minutes here. Let's see what we've got. Just gonna do a couple since we did some at the top of the hour. Booger, our cat, and Cheesecake, our other cat. This is a cute little drawing. Oh, I know what piece this is. And then this is A Cat in a Hat by Carrie Ann, 3 years old. And this is I know, I already wrote back to them. So they wrote me a little note that said they had created these quadrants of questions, right? And Pip needed to fill them out and send them back, so he did. And we'll go ahead. These are the questions. Aside from people and pets, what would you choose to save if your house was on fire, and why? What would you save? No pets, no people. House is on fire, what do you save?
I'll just get out.
So, if you meet Gretchen in person, ask her what she does when there's a fire drill. She sleeps in her clothes overnight, and if there's a fire alarm that goes off while she's asleep, she doesn't even put shoes and socks on. She just runs out the door, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and her neighbors find her, and she's barefoot on the street, and they're like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "I had to get out, right?"
Yeah.
So I don't think Gretchen would save anything. She would just run, right?
Yeah.
So we said to her once, "But what about Lily and Carly? Like, it wasn't a fire drill. It was like the fire alarm, right?
Yeah.
The time that you went out barefoot." And what did you say?
I told the fireman that Lily and my other cat was under my bed. I let the fireman know where they were.
Yes. So don't worry, the firemen would have rescued them. My answer that we sent back, so I said that Pip would maybe grab a snack, because we all know he loves food. And I said that I would grab my teddy bear that I've had since I was born, Teddy, that's his name. And Catherine, who wrote us this, said that she would save her Build-A-Bear bunny named Flower. So isn't that fun how a stuffed animal can mean so much to us? I love that. Okay, tell me 5 things that make you happy. And Catherine said family, pets, love, home, and hugs. That's a great list. Pip said tuna, shrimp, chicken, sleeping, and my fans.
Aww.
Yeah, no, I don't remember what the last 2 were, but I remember he said first and foremost, tuna, chicken, and shrimp. So, yeah, that's right, isn't it? Yeah. Speaking of chicken, what's one thing that makes you happy?
Having great friends that look out for me, great neighbors, and my parents too, and Cora and Haley. Just everybody that's related to my family and friends.
That's great. Something that makes me happy, that just brings a smile on my face every single day, is Pip. Every day I wake up and his little face, I get to see it, and when I go to bed, and our other 2 cats, I love them very much, and they cuddle with us way more than Pip does, but there's something special about this little boy, and when I get up in the morning and he's just sitting there like, "Hello, it's time to film my show." It's just so cute. And so he is one of the things that makes me happy. So what's our favorite flavor of ice cream? Catherine's is chocolate. Pip's is vanilla. What's yours?
Mine's chocolate.
Yeah. I like, Ben & Jerry's came out with like a non-dairy version a few years ago, and so I like all of those very much. But if I was going to be having like a little extra special treat that was normal ice cream, pistachio. I love pistachio. Okay, what's your favorite movie?
Frozen 1 and 2.
Frozen 1 and 2. Pip loves Cats the movie. It's on Netflix, and it's all about famous internet cats. He doesn't understand why he wasn't on it, but he loves that movie. And I don't know if I have a favorite movie. I'm not someone that watches movies over and over again. And I think I'm more of a TV show person. So my favorite TV show, besides this one, that I can watch, season after season over and over again, would be The Office. I think The Office is very funny. Okay, if you could choose any superhero power, what would it be? Catherine wants her eyes to be lasers. I said Pip would want to be able to talk to humans, which would mean I would want to be able to talk to animals. And what about you, Gretchen?
Talk to animals.
Talk to animals. That would be a cool superpower. And then we had to draw a self-portrait. So Pip drew his self-portrait. We already sent that out. And we've got Catherine's here. We'll show everybody. So super cute. Thank you so much for the mail.
Thank you so much for the mail, Pip said.
Gretchen, you want to tell them? Oh, yeah. Thank you. You want to tell everybody where they can mail things to Pip?
Yeah, Pip's P.O. Box is P.O. Box 4442, Ocean City, Maryland, 21843.
Yep, thank you. So we'll put that up on the screen now. And someone clearly is like so hungry. What's going on with you? Huh? What's going on? Let me see those little teethies. If you missed yesterday's episode, we showed you that Pip has lost a tooth. He's lost a little tooth, yeah. And he doesn't seem to mind. And I think he looks super cute no matter what. But he did. He lost a tooth. So that goes there. All right, we'll save these for tomorrow. I didn't get any questions from yesterday's episode. I don't have a question of the day right now. You got a question that you think people want to know the answer to?
No.
No? What's a question that people always ask? Oh, I know. We got a question weeks ago, before all this happened, about how to get your cat ready to volunteer like Pip does, how he does animal therapy, and I have yet to write that person back. So our question of the day is, how do you get your cat ready to volunteer? And we will answer that in an article on our website. But essentially, it is paperwork and getting them comfortable with riding in the car. They say if a cat can ride in the car, a cat can do therapy work.
That's totally right.
So that's my short answer. You got a joke for us today?
Where a cat stored?
Where a cat stored?
In a catalog. That was funny.
Yeah. These jokes just aren't hitting like they used to.
Yeah.
I know. Ugh, boy. All right, everyone. So all I've got then is stay Pipsy. Got it, Pip? All right. You got a chunk left here if you want to ring. There you go. When you give him a big chunk, he runs away with it. All right, bye, Pip. I think you have litter stuck to the bottom of your foot still. I need to clean that up. All right, great show, everyone.
Yep.